This is the EppieBasic dual light source swing arm desk lamp. Let's take it out of the box. In the box you get the welcome guide. They give you the power adapter. It just plugs in, goes to a barrel jack connector, and here is the lamp. Now there are two light sources, one here and one here, and everything is articulating and can be adjusted. You see how I can turn that. Over here is a clamp, and that will clamp it onto your desktop. I'm going to set up a little test rig here, and that way I could show it to you, and then I'll show it to you in a real-world environment. Okay, so I have the lamp set up here, and I want to show you that it is articulating, so you can move that. This can turn this way. So if you wanted to bounce that off the ceiling or off the wall, you can. This also articulates. This can move back, so you can bounce light, completely backwards if you wanted. And you can even do something like this, where you would have light pointing up and out to the side, or again, we can turn this so you have light out to the side, maybe to light up the wall, and light coming down on your work surface. So there's a million different ways you can configure this. It can be bent in many different directions. You can do this if you want also. So there's a lot of different angles and options and stuff like that. This is probably the more traditional or conventional one right here. And we're all set. Let me show you the control panel on it, how it works, and then of course I'll show you the lamp on and what it can do for you. So here's the control panel. There's two buttons, very, very simple. The top one is going to be your color temperature, and there are 5 color temperatures ranging from 2700 to 6000 K. The bottom button is going to be your power on and off, as well as your brightness control, as well as your timer control. And basically that's done with a series of taps and long presses and double taps. So basically to turn the lamp on, you would just tap that. You'll see the little red light on there goes off because now the lamp is on. And you can change your color temperature up here. And of course I'll show you what the lamp does in a moment with all of that. So you can change all that around like that. For dimming, you would hold this and the lamp will get dimmer and dimmer, and it is stepless dimming. And then you can brighten it. I haven't brightened it all the way. If you double tap, you see how the red light sort of breathes like that. And that indicates timer mode, and there are two. Basically, the first time you hit it, you get a 10-minute timer, where after 10 minutes the lamp will shut off automatically. And if you double tap again, you'll get a 30-minute timer. Same story with that. So now I'll show you what the lamp can actually do. Okay, I have the lamp set up. I've angled it so you can see the light panels a bit. And we're going to go ahead and turn that on. So there's the lamp there. And I'm going to go through the different color temperatures. So you have anywhere from warm white to cool white. So you can go through all the different settings there and change that around to whatever you'd like. Okay, we'll leave it at the coolest white setting. Now I'm going to raise that brightness all the way up by holding the brightness button, and there we are. So obviously you get the idea. We can change the color temperature of all of that at any brightness. You can of course swivel this as such and turn it as I had explained before. Let me show you the work surface at the different brightness levels. Okay, we're all set. I have the lamp at the lowest brightness setting. We'll turn it on, and this is what you get. It is indeed lit up. Is it bright? No, but can you read by it? I think so, absolutely. But of course we can brighten that. So I'm going to hold that button. Now the camera's going to adjust for this, so it may not look very apparent on camera, but indeed it did get considerably brighter over here now than it was before. and I can run through the different color temperatures so you can see what that would do with the work surface as we cycle through the different temperatures like that. Okay, and that just goes on through. And of course you can leave this if we wanted to set this, for example, to a warm white like that, and we'll dim it part way to right there. We can turn the lamp off, and when we turn it back on, it has a memory function. So it remembers the last setting it was in, the brightness setting, and the color temperature, and things like that. Now let me move this over to a real-world example so you could see what it would look like. Now I have the room lights out, so the only light you're seeing is what's coming in from the window because it is daytime. It's raining out, but it is certainly otherwise not too bad of a day. So I have this set up on a little desk here. The wife usually does her knitting and stuff over here, as you can see, but she always needs light. And there's a couple of lamps here, but they're glaring and stuff, so I can go ahead and turn this on. This is on one of the cool white settings, and it lights up very nicely. This is at the lowest brightness as it is. I'm going to focus the camera now on the desk here so you can see that, and that way you can get a better idea of how much it can actually light up for you. See, there's this lamp here, but you got to look at that when it's on. It's kind of glaring at you, you know, so it works, but it doesn't work at the same time. But this light is nice because everything is nicely diffused. It's what they call an eye-caring lamp. And I'm going to go ahead and raise that to the highest brightness now, which is right there. And that lights up this desk absolutely perfectly. We can change color temperature by doing that. So you can see you can go through all the different whites. That's actually nice right there, just like that. But we can change that to warmer tones if need be, and back into the cooler tones as such, like that. We'll reset that back. Somewhere in there is not bad. And now I'm going to move the lamp around, reconfigure that so you can see what that can do for you. So you see I've changed the angle, and I have that pointing toward the wall to light that up, where the light here is coming right down. And of course all the angles, like I said, can be adjusted in any which way, and it really makes this corner a lot more inviting than it was with the light off. Or as you see, I can angle it like that, so if you're going to be doing any sort of close-up work like that, you can see you can get, you know, because obviously the farther away a light source is from something, the less light will fall on it. So at this close range, you can get a lot of brightness right in that one spot, and you'll notice that on the wall it's a lot darker. I'd also like to point out that this light is 12 watts. That is what it's using from the socket, and produces a very nice amount of light. And it does have a 50,000 hour lifespan, so it should last a good long time. Once again, this was the EppieBasic dual light source swing arm desk lamp. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description where you can find the item available for sale on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.